AI tools are getting so good now that some of them genuinely feel unfair. And I'm not talking about the usual ChatGPT or Mid-Journey tools everyone already knows. I mean the newer tools that are quietly changing how people build products, create content, do research, and basically work on the internet. I've been testing a lot of them recently, and honestly some of these are crazy. So I wanted to show you a few tools that genuinely stood out to me. Starting with Kuberns. This one is super interesting if you're a developer, startup founder, or honestly anyone building apps. Because building software is becoming insanely fast now with AI coding tools. You can literally build MVPs in days now. But deployment and infrastructure are still a massive headache for most teams. And that's exactly what Kuberns is trying to solve. It's basically an agentic deployment platform. You connect your GitHub repo, and the AI agent handles deployments, infrastructure, scaling, monitoring, and production workflows automatically, which honestly removes a ridiculous amount of DevOps work. And I think this category of agentic infrastructure is going to become huge because developers don't actually want to spend time managing cloud infrastructure. They want to build products. Next is Pomelli AI. This one actually surprised me. You paste a website URL and it automatically understands the brand, extracts branding assets, and starts generating ad creatives for social media, static ads, video ads, different ad variations. And honestly, this makes so much sense because ad creation is one of those things where teams constantly need multiple versions of the same creative, different hooks, different formats, different platforms. Pomelli basically compresses that entire workflow massively. Next is Miro Flows. This one is really useful if you brainstorm a lot, because most brainstorming sessions are honestly chaos. Sticky notes everywhere, random disconnected ideas, half-finished thoughts. Miro Flows takes all that messy stuff and turns it into structured outputs, like actual content calendars, workflows, prototypes, or organized systems. Which is way more useful than just having an infinite whiteboard full of random ideas nobody revisits later. Next is Granola AI, and this is probably one of my favorite AI meeting tools right now. Mainly because it doesn't join your calls as another annoying AI bot. Instead, it quietly listens from your laptop audio and creates meeting summaries automatically, which feels so much cleaner. And honestly, if you're in multiple meetings every day, this kind of tool saves way more mental energy than people realize. Next is Claude Co-work. This is where AI starts getting a little crazy, because AI is slowly evolving from chatbot into actual desktop assistant. Claude Co-work can interact with local files, analyze PDFs, help organize workflows, automate repetitive tasks, and basically assist with actual computer work. And I think this category is going to explode, because eventually people won't just chat with AI. AI will actively help manage workflows across the entire desktop. Next is Bird's Eye. This one is honestly one of the coolest learning tools I've seen. It basically maps your interests visually. So instead of learning random disconnected topics from YouTube, articles, and Twitter, it starts showing how ideas connect together. Like how AI connects to infrastructure, infrastructure connects to distributed systems connect to cloud architecture, and suddenly learning starts feeling more like exploring a map instead of consuming random content endlessly. Next is Google Flow. This one honestly feels futuristic. It's an AI video generation platform using Google's VO model. And the quality jump happening in AI video right now is insane. You can animate objects, generate talking characters, create scenes, and produce surprisingly realistic outputs from prompts. The entire video creation workflow is changing insanely fast right now. And finally, Notebook LM. Google keeps making this thing more ridiculous every few months. You can dump PDFs, notes, research docs, YouTube videos, articles, basically anything into it. And it creates summaries, explainers, visual breakdowns, infographics, and now even animated educational content, which honestly makes researching topics way faster. And the bigger thing I'm noticing with all these tools is this: AI is reducing friction everywhere. Coding friction, research friction, meeting friction, deployment friction, content creation friction. That's where the real value is coming from. Anyway, those were some of the coolest AI tools I've been exploring recently. If you know some underrated AI tools that deserve more attention, drop them in the comments because I'm always looking for new stuff to test.